out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me online, a special good evening to you on Facebook, on YouTube, all the different apps. I want to say a special good evening to all my followers on the Insta. Yeah, I'm back on Instagram. I only started over the weekend and just, trading a little bit. In fact, I had stopped for almost a year and I was just kind of out of that. But I want to say a special gift to all those of you who are following me on Instagram, all those of you who are on my fan page here, I.A.N. public figure, all the people I met last Friday at Eddie Hart Ground, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know you want to get the action, and I want to get the action running. When I tell you I want to get the action running, I want to get the action up and running. First things first. Residents from, just to let you know, a 24-year-old shopkeeper was gunned down in Enterprise Monday morning. It would have been Carnival Monday. Maybe you would have been winding up on something, flexing, having a good time. But nevertheless, after, there's a saying, yeah? After one is two. Well, we just had to relax and play it cool. Just play it cool. Just play it cool. Just play it cool. Just to let you know, really fast, because I have some things I really want to tell you. I really want to tell you today and make a couple statements on pressing issues that are affecting you and I. And just as I said, we need to take them to task. We need to let them know enough is enough. Nobody's going to sit by. A shopkeeper was gunned down today in Enterprise. He's been identified as Jason Rosal, a.k.a. Rossi. This is the video here. Go ahead. I think we have a little technical glitch with the video. A shopkeeper of Mano Trace was shot and killed on Monday the 5th. At Crown Trace, residents said they heard the gunshots around 11:45 a.m. The officers who arrived at the scene minutes later found Rosal lying on the ground about 5 feet away from his home. Rosal relative probably told police that about 11:15, Rosal was at home when he had an argument with his 19-year-old girlfriend, who's from Carlsonfield. During the argument, Rosal is said to have accused her of being unfaithful. Rosal threw her clothing outside and told her to beat the road. She was seen walking out of the house with a garbage bag. A short while afterwards, Rosal's mother was inside her home when she reportedly heard her son talking to a man, followed by the sound of gunshots. So earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, he had a little problem apparently with his girlfriend. So we can't connect the dots here. We can't connect the dots as yet. But nevertheless, they said apparently he threw out the girlfriend. Minutes after, he was outside chatting with some man, and shots rang out when they realized Rosal was on the ground. So you cannot connect the girlfriend with the murder, yeah? And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And just to tell you this, and I always say this, I have always said this, that we were able in 1 month to get 8 or 9 murder accused, charged for murder. People who were accused, they were accused and they were outside. And your police were looking for them and whatnot.
Perfect, 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 perfect. Even though I read about Omega XL and saw all the incredible reviews, who really made me eventually try it were my parents. They took Omega XL for their joint pains and it worked miracles. So mom actually told me I should try it, and it was the best decision I ever made. I was determined to win the battle, to be fit and ready for stage. I make the superior choice that makes me feel well. I swear I use an Omega XL.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
I.A.N Network is proud to launch I.A.N Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Allen's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a technical glitch, so we're running half an hour late. Half an hour late, but I apologize. We had some problems with our system. We broke down, but nevertheless, you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for our next director. Yeah, so if you're looking for a job or looking for a second director, I can't take this at all, at all, at all. And I'm dead serious about that. No mistakes, no mistakes. It throws me off. It throws me off, ladies and gentlemen. All those of you who are locked on online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are locked on Facebook, on YouTube, a special good evening to you. I'm just going to have a half an hour show, take off all contracts, take off everything. Also, just to let you know, a 24-year-old shopkeeper was gunned down in Enterprise this morning. He's been identified as Jason Rosal, a.k.a. Rossi, a shopkeeper of Mano Trace. Was shot and killed on Monday, the 15th of February. They said he had a little altercation with his girlfriend after that. He heard she walked out, a guy came and shot him after, but they are saying there's no connection to that with the girlfriend. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 33-year-old, I'm running really fast here because I need to tell you some things. A 33-year-old woman is in stable condition following a shooting in Barataria on Saturday night. The victim told police around 11 p.m. she was standing near a tamarind tree along Upper 7th Avenue when she heard several loud explosions. She saw people running and she ran behind a galvanized fence. However, she felt a burning sensation on her left leg. She raised an alarm. So a woman was shot in Barataria on Saturday. Also, 2 men are nursing gunshot injuries following a shooting in Sealots. 2 men are nursing gunshot injuries following a shooting in Sealots on Friday. Police were told that both men were linemen along Production Drive when they were confronted by a man around 2:14. According to the victims, the men claimed that the 2 victims, aged 30 and 20, were indirectly responsible for the police-involved shooting which took place earlier in the day that claimed the life of 19-year-old Jerome Hospital. So 2 guys were shot, and apparently what went on is that these 2 guys that were shot after, in fact, they were blaming these 2 guys, saying they were going on, all they called this shot on this man, Jerome Hospitalis, who was shot earlier on by police. So that is exactly what went on. Also, Northeastern Division officers discovered a gun and ammo in Malik in Barataria on Saturday. Go ahead. I believe we have a photograph for that. Also, a 20-year-old man of Tobago was arrested for possession of a Glock magazine and ammunition in the Shervan Road Police District on Saturday. Also, a quantity of ammunition and camouflage clothing was discovered by officers of the Western Division during an anti-crime exercise conducted in the West District on Friday. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 2 teenage girls and 1 man were expected to appear virtually before a magistrate after they were charged with kidnapping and robbery with violence that occurred on Tuesday, the 9th of February. 18-year-old Celine Chatu of Faizabad, 17-year-old Shanine Stevens of Penal, and 30-year-old Kevin Antoine of Arima were arrested on Tuesday, the 9th of February, after a taxi driver reported to police that while plying his Nissan Tiida vehicle for hire, 3 passengers, 1 male and 2 female, entered his vehicle in Faizabad taxi stand in Sapari and asked to be taken to Market Road. It is alleged upon arrival, the male suspect pointed a firearm, but just let you all know they were all arrested. These are photographs of the individuals. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police are searching for a 34-year-old man after he allegedly raped a woman known to him on Saturday night. The victim told police she was at her home in Chagonas when about 11 p.m. she was visited by the suspect, who is well known to her. She said she allowed the suspect access to her home as she indicated he had to speak to her. However, she said that upon entering, the man grabbed her and forced himself onto her without her consent. He then left the scene. Wow. Also, a 30-year-old Freeport man was among 3 persons killed. Now, this weekend, let me tell you something. They had a lot of road carnage here. Plenty road carnage today. Over the weekend. I tell you, the spirit of road carnage went. And, you know, I always tell people, you know, sometimes you might see a double murder over the weekend, and the spirit of double murder just roam our island, and another double murder might pop up Sunday night into Monday. And just so we had a road carnage yesterday, it had another one yesterday again. A 30-year-old Freeport man was among a 30-year-old Freeport woman was among 3 persons killed in 2 collisions along Solomon HOCHOY Highway. She has been identified as Julia Usana of Calcutta No. 1. A front seat passenger was thrown out of the vehicle upon impact. With another vehicle along the highway in Claxton Bay on Sunday the 14th. The driver of the other vehicle, 25-year-old Kyle Sargent, was pronounced dead at hospital. Around 8:10, Anderson Mohammed was proceeding north along the highway when in the vicinity of Claxton Bay overpass. There was a collision with Sergeant NISSAN and the A.A.N. WAGON. Usana's body was found on the roadway. She died at the scene. So sad. If you have a photograph, I'm just showing you what went on here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 41-year-old man of St. Anne's died in a crash at Gandhi Village, Debe. Hilson Pierre of Simon Valley Road died after his vehicle collided with a concrete barrier at the highway extension on Sunday, the 14th of February. Police said that around 9 p.m., Pierre was the driver of a white Nissan Tida on southbound lane of the highway extension, and upon reaching the roundabout at Gandhi Village, he failed to stop. He collided with several concrete barriers, causing damage to the entire vehicle. He has been identified as Hilson Pierre. Wow. Also, just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, now, so far, 7 persons have lost their lives in road fatality for 2021. And that is why you need to make sure you buckle up, make sure you say your prayers before entering. Also, just to let you know, our United National Congress, Debe South Councillor, Purushottam Singh has died. Singh served in the Ipinal Debe Regional Corporation and was heavily involved in the Indian culture. He was an executive of the member of the Hindu Foundation of Trinidad and Tobago and stage manager for the renowned Chutney Soca Monarch CSM hosted by Southex Promotion. Singh passed away around 7:30 a.m. So sad, yeah, so sad. Just last month, ladies and gentlemen, ex-UNC Minister Clifton Dikoto passed away at his Princestown home. Dikoto had just returned to his Gajala Lands home after exercising and purchasing a newspaper. Remember, he was the last UNC person to die. Also, ladies and gentlemen, less than a month after her husband passed away, teacher Jennifer Mcneil Green and her children were dealt another tragic blow when a fire destroyed their home on Valentine's Day. So a month after her husband died, this is what happened. Mcneil lived with her mother, 3 brothers and cousins, all of whom, except for her 16-year-old brother, are adults. The fire broke out shortly after 7 a.m. in the front bedroom of the St. Vincent Street house. Her 51-year-old mother, an early childhood care teacher, and her 16-year-old brother suffered minor burns. The cause of the fire is still to be determined. Wow. And you know what's the worst part about it? Social services will never visit these people, you know. Social services will never visit these people. You know what I can't understand? How sometimes you have to beg. People, homes are destroyed. I spoke to a woman on Saturday night, and I was at my studio and now about to leave, and I saw a woman sitting outside, a homeless, which looked homeless. And she said she applied to AGC and now she's outside. And it's so shameful, yeah? When, you know, government come, government go. PNM know who to give house. And everybody know who to give house, and everybody know who to give house. That is why I tell you on national television, I'm not supporting no Afro-Trinidadian party and no East Indian party. Flat out, you know, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because, and I will tell you this, When an African government comes in power, East Indian are getting nothing. When East Indian come in power, African are getting nothing. And it goes on, Tribal politics. And it must stop. It has to stop. And some of you might like it. And sometimes both parties use certain ethnic group just for window dressing, just for window dressing. I'm telling you, whether you like it or not. You see, nobody wants to come out and say these things, Nobody wants to come out and say these things. Nobody wants to come out and say these things. You have this party here. I could have shown you something, but that's because we broke down today. We had a little technical glitch where let me see if I have it here on my rundown with respect to the polling areas and whatnot. Did you put it for me, Kazi? Right. I can show you this. If I show you a graph, it's very interesting, yeah? Very, very interesting. But we have to get away from this. Just imagine this, yeah? United National got 19 votes. 19 seats. The People's National got 22. Both sides, the People's National got 49% and 47%. Ladies and gentlemen, very interesting, and we're going to leave this. Very, very interesting. Just imagine this, huh? Just imagine this. Look at this. PNM got 322,000 votes, 250. UNC got 309,118. But you know what's he catching this whole thing? Let me tell you what's he catching this whole thing, eh? And whether you like it or not, that is the catch. Come back to me. The catch is that they have taken certain areas. If they know they have to get 22 seats, they will take one seat and cut it up in 3. Cut it up in 3. While UNC might get the majority back to Trinidad, the PNM now will cut up the seats on them. So if they need to get 22 seats in one village that can carry one seat, they will cut it up and make it 3. And that is how they will win, and they will continue. That is why that tribal kind of politics can work again, We need proportional representation. That is what we need in this country. And I tell you this today on national television. You see me? Gone are the days, me I supporting no East Indian party, neither no African party. I supporting a party with everybody to come in it. East Indian, Creole, Indian, Chinese, French, Creole, everything. That is what we need in this country. Oh, this race thing, only race. When an African government come in power, certain areas can't get nothing because that is not their stronghold. That is not the PNM stronghold. It is not the PNM stronghold. So the PNM wouldn't really do too much in that area because that is a stronghold. That is not their stronghold. They need no votes because they already have these seats. No, we have to get away from that because there must never be a partisan approach with respect to the distribution of government services. Not because I didn't vote for the PNM, I had to have bad road, I can't get water coming. I want to say water coming like she husband once every 3 days. No, I didn't mean it like that. That's what she said. But nevertheless, I mean, Alan, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, that made us spirit. Nevertheless, because I'm real upset. I just upset. And today, ladies and gentlemen, imagine. And I said it, I said it, I am fed up of this tribal politics, and I fed up with everybody, because everybody, when they reach here, forget you and I, And that is why I tell you, and I spoke, I had a little chance to speak at Woodford Square. You'll see a little video. I'm sure some of you follow me on my fan page and whatnot. Yeah, you remember the little video? Do you have the little video? Go ahead.
Good night.
Good night. I'll tell you something, I'll tell you something tonight.
Yeah.
It's not a matter, it's wetting, it's nothing.
No.
I'll tell you this. I love what I see here tonight.
Yeah.
So much money being spent, and their children who don't even have a proper laptop, a device, a lot of things. And I will tell you this, and you believe what I tell you. Let me tell you this, and I'll tell you, we have so much money in this country and their children still cannot get a proper, still don't have a laptop. Still don't have a laptop. And that is why they don't care. They just don't care. They just don't care. They just don't care. They just don't care. All they care about is their seat. That's all they wanted is their seat. Once they get to power and they use you as supporters to get them up here, and they forget about you. You know, everybody asks me, you really went hard on the president. But I have right. I have right to go hard on the president. I have right to ask her, here what's going on. Andrea Barrett passed away, died, was found and whatnot, and you know. And you never came out and you said anything. Thursday would have made it 1 week where persons were charged. Okay, but before that, you could have made a statement as a woman president. You have all right. We have sorted you out. You live in a home for $200-something million. That is taxpayers' money. That is not Rowley money. That is not Stuart Young money. People pay tax every day, and yet they don't have a proper roof over their head. Yet they don't have a proper car. They don't have, the nice things in life. You are living comfortable, and you refuse to talk. And you are being paid a salary also, and all corona, just like Rowley, it never affected them. But I tell you this today, and I stand and I tell you this, and I stand before you, half an hour show, but let me tell you something today. We are taking that again. We are taking that, and speaking about we are taking that, I am calling on the medical board of Trinidad and Tobago to answer me one question. You see that certificate that we had, this, I am asking one question today. Could you come out and tell me, Stuart Young, because forensic falls under the Ministry of National Security, could you come out and tell me and tell this nation if Dr. Aislinn McDonald Burris is a certified pathologist? Could you come out and tell me that? Could you come? No, I'm just asking about the qualifications of the pathologist at Forensic Science Center. Stuart Young, come out and tell this nation, please, because that falls under the Ministry of National Security. You all remember when the autopsy for Andrea Barrett and where it was undetermined. Look, I'm going to show it to you here. Right? It was undetermined, and maybe you can just go up a little bit. Just go up a little bit and you'll realize. All right. Just go up a little bit. Thank you. Just leave it right there and tell this nation, and listen to me, tell this nation, and I am dead serious about it, tell this nation, if the pathologist, if this person, Dr. Aislinn McDonald Burris, is a certified pathologist. That's all I want to ask you today. That is all I want to ask you. Because I realize, ladies and gentlemen, today the Stuart Young came out and he started to say some things concerning those who were involved in the Andrea Barrett case, the two persons that died. Let me tell all you something, and I'll tell all you this today. A lot coming out. And I don't want to tell you what I have seen, yeah? I don't want to tell you what I have seen. People will get murder charge, yeah? That have a big bacchanal in it. That is all I want to tell you. That is all I want to tell you. That is all I want to tell you today. That have a bacchanal in it. And what I realize, ladies and gentlemen, I know the dance now. I know the dance. Stuart Young taking front. Stuart Young taking front before front take him. He do not want to be caught with his pants down. For him coming out today, and talking about police complaints, authority, and this and that, and this agency, I don't know what's going on already. But that is why, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about that, I am asking the minister, come out and tell the nation, if Dr. Islin Boris is a certified pathologist. And I want to, but I don't want to say it now because it's just half an hour off. There are a lot of things I want to tell you, you know. Let me take a fast break.
Perfect, 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 perfect.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, 9 West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
I.A.N. Network is proud to launch I.A.N. Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, 9 West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
It's a brand new year at Volts Imports and Distribution Limited. We carry all major brands, Samsung, Apple, A.S and much more. We also have a variety of laptops, tablets and accessories at unbelievable prices. Visit us at Upper Level Center City Mall, Chaguanas or call 480-6666. Our knowledgeable staff is waiting to assist. Our prices will shock you.
Meet the world's first apple cider vinegar gummy, the Goli Gummy. Apple cider vinegar has many benefits. Strengthens your immune system, helps manage weight, supports healthy digestion, enhances energy, helps your body detoxify, and more. Vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic. Finally, a delicious way to get all the benefits of apple cider vinegar.
Goli, exclusively distributed by Civic Distributors. Available at all leading pharmacies nationwide.
O Snacks has set the bar with our dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Double nut, irresistibly sweet and salty with almonds, peanuts and dark chocolate. Double chocolate, a true chocolate lover's delight with 100% Trinidadian cocoa. Our bars are wholesome and delicious. They combine the best of nature in every bite. Go on, try them. O Snacks dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Healthy never tasted this good.
Custom canopies and coverings. Don't let the rain or sun stress you out. At Custom Canopies and Coverings, we fabricate, install and refurbish all types of residential and commercial awnings. Custom Canopies and Coverings has a team of experts who are certified and qualified in the installation and fabrication of awnings. We provide professional 24-hour service at competitive prices. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 or in Tobago at 282-1068 for a free quotation or site visit. Installation anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago.
Organifi Red is the new superfood with 3 proprietary blends. The antioxidant blend fights the effects of aging by reducing cellular damage, boosts your well-being and lower fatigue with the endurance blend, lower inflammation and increase metabolism with the metabolic boosting blend. Available in pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems: love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction, and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, obeah, evil spirits, jealousy, and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
Here's what to do, you've got to flu responsibly, baby. Sneezing, coughing, got to block it. Dirty hands, you got to wash it. Panadol, you got to pop it. Nothing works faster, nothing works faster.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So what we're going to do, since we started the program so late, some of you who did not see our ads, the advertising department, I've already instructed the advertising department to transfer the ad so you will get another day in your package. All right? So you have not lost. I'm very, very particular about that. I'm very concerned. We had a technical glitch. So that's it. You know, just as I said, I'm really fed up. I'm really, time to really take back this country, yeah? Time to take back this country. And when I tell you this man could really lie, yeah? And I'm sure you heard it where he said that he was not invited to the funeral. Remember he said that he wasn't invited to the funeral or something like that? Yeah, there was a video he said, in fact, on Friday. Imagine all this going on, all this going on, and you having a political meeting. A political meeting on Friday. Thursday, sorry. All this going on. You having a political meeting on Thursday, and you are speaking about a funeral. You are saying you can't go because Kamala going. Little children thing, just little children thing. Just little children thing. And that is why I mean business, yeah? I mean business. And I say, see what I said today? I am not going to support no African party, bam, alone. I am not going to support no East Indian party, bam, alone. I would like to support a party where everybody come together, where every creed and race has an equal place. That is my mission. That is my mission today. That I am fed up of the race. I am fed up of us voting for people, putting them up there and hearing bacchanal. This is what he said on Thursday, sorry.
I was told that SORT, the IATF, and guard an emergency branch.
That's a technical. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go really fast. Go ahead.
Invited by some persons today that I should go to attend the funeral tomorrow. I would love to have gone to that funeral of that child tomorrow. But unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. But the reason why I was asked to go to the funeral tomorrow is because the opposition leader is going to be speaking there. And I said, that is not a reason for me to go to the funeral. In fact, that might be a reason for me not to go to the funeral. Because the population may easily, and maybe correctly, view my presence and the presence of my other colleagues from Parliament.
Oh, please, Rowley, oh, please. Oh, please. Here I go because the lady was talking. You think the deceased would have really cared? You were just going to show your face and say, your support. But when you could go in Andre Montai's son's funeral and whatnot, but just showing you. But then again, you lie because here what nobody didn't invite you to. Because there was something that came out from one of the relatives, her statement, she said that you were never invited. Yeah, you were never invited. Just for the politics and to avoid all that. I believe I have that also. Go ahead. That is what she said. It's an article. That, sir, with all due respect, something you don't have from Julie Sally, something you don't have for us women, and you wasn't invited to address send off. Sorry. Yeah, they really mash him up, boy. They really, really mash him up. But you don't need an invitation. Come back to me. Come back to me. But let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. We have to stand up, yeah? We have to really, 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 really stand up against these forces. Stand up and don't stop. You know, today I was chatting with Gary Griffith, the Commissioner of Police, and he said, and we've been hearing that persons wanted to come down and police want to come with rubber bullets and shoot people with rubber bullets and have tasers, and you know they were saying that, and the commissioner said he knows nothing about that. You know. He said no, Mr. No, I.A.N. No, I'm not going to encourage that stupidness. I have no reason to use force on anybody. Absolutely no reason to use force on anybody, to use no rubber bullets. But you know, people want, you know, certain police officers getting, you know, emotional. But strange enough, rubber bullets was never used in the jam and wine in Tobago. Because Tobago had the carnival, you know. I know you're coming here when you're seeing the little communities and little friends behind the house having a little zesting, a little powder. All right. You see a gun, you see drugs. No. People are fed up. Lockdown. Because what good for Tobago, good for Trinidad. I not in a tribal politics thing, you know. I telling you, I are a different kind of man, you know. I don't know about no Avengers and all kind of thing, you know. First of all, I am a Trinity the bone, Trinbagonian, Trinidadian. So I am on a mission to fix this place. It's not comic, it's not games with me, you know. And everybody know that. And we need to speak out. I know about race. You know, George Floyd, the fellow who died in America, who was, you know, when the police arrested him. That was last year, 25th of May. You know almost. Let me tell you something. Almost 100 and how many almost 164 Afro-Americans have been shot by police for the year, in 1 year, almost. So that's like one every 2 days. In America. But they had reached that breaking point. When that police put his head on Floyd, put his knee on Floyd's neck, and Floyd started to beg. They had reached a breaking point. Okay? The officers, they were charged and whatnot. But that was the breaking point. So when Andrea was found dead and her body was thrown into a repo and whatnot, it's not a matter that she being Indian, that everybody came out. People had reached a breaking point. Of course, it had Ashanti and all the rest. And we are saddened by that. But they had reached but Andrea brought us to a point where we had reached that breaking point. So it's not a matter when Black Life came out for Floyd, they had forgotten the 100 plus that was shot dead by police. Because the same thing we got from here, they got up there. Because people are saying, so my boyfriend died, my husband died, my brother was shot by police, blah, blah, blah. What about them? But Floyd was a breaking point. Andrea was a breaking point. So it has nothing to do with race. Nothing to do with race. It's just to that point that people had reached. And we in this country, we have reached a point that it's not a race. I understand how other persons feel. And today, ladies and gentlemen, really fast, you see that boy that was shot dead in Price Plaza? Even his family said, I find the media not showing too much of him. I find we want to know who killed my son, who killed my brother. We want to know. You all remember that video? We have that video? Yeah, remember this video? Go ahead. I'm sure we have the photograph. Just to let the family know. I know how you feel. You think that the media was saturated with Andrea's, passing. I have not forgotten you. And I'll pull it up tomorrow. And I'm liaised with investigating officers and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, we must go after the monsters, We must go after the monsters. We must fix it today so we can leave it tomorrow for the little ones that are coming. Your little nieces and nephew. That's the same thing I said in Woodford Square. We need to start from today. The past is the past. I can't study Kamala. I can't study Rowley. I can't study Stuart Young. I can't study nobody. That is all gone. That is all gone. We have to fix for tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of time. I really apologize for the technical glitch we had. I apologize. But nevertheless, those of you who missed your arts today, you will get another day. I promise you that. And those of you interested in advertising, you can WhatsApp me on my 294-4081. And just remember, we are fixing this place. Stuart Young, you need to answer me concerning the Dr. Easton McDonald Boris. We just wanted to find out, like everybody else. I just wanted to find out. I have something up in my brain here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about nobody else. I know about a better Trinidad and Tobago. I know where every creed and race has an equal place. And from today, we're going to fix it for a better tomorrow. If you know anybody who have guns and drugs, cocaine and running racket and bacchanal, let me know please now. I really want to go for them. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street.